Hi everyone, welcome to Star News. Today, we've got some exciting and exclusive updates to share with you.
Yang Mi's stunning transformation in All Life and Death, from glamour icon to rural survivor. For more than a decade, Yang Mi has stood as one of China's most recognizable stars. Known for her glamorous appearances, commercial success, and a string of hit dramas, she has often been described as a quintessential modern celebrity, stylish, polished, and perfectly poised. Yet in her latest project, All Life and Death, Yang Mi has taken an extraordinary leap away from her comfort zone, leaving behind the world of glossy roles to embody a character stripped of all glamour. The result has shocked audiences and critics alike, opening a new chapter in her career. Preparing for a role unlike any other. The character Ning Sutu is a far cry from the elegant heroines or fashionable modern women that Yang Mi has often portrayed. She is a rural woman, born into hardship, whose life begins with tragedy. To portray her convincingly, Yang Mi chose an approach rarely seen among high-profile celebrities: complete immersion. Months before filming began, Yang Mi relocated to rural Shandong province, a landscape central to the story's historical setting. There, she trained in farm work, tilling the soil, carrying heavy loads, and experiencing the daily grind of agricultural life. She also spent significant time practicing the local dialect, a detail crucial to grounding the character in her environment. What makes this preparation notable is not just its physical rigor but its symbolic weight. For an actress long associated with modernity and urban sophistication, the decision to embrace the mud, the sweat, and the linguistic authenticity of Shandong villagers marks a deliberate and courageous step toward reinvention. A new face on screen. When All Life and Death premiered, audiences were struck by Yang Mi's appearance. She showed up on screen without makeup, her complexion weathered by the camera's unflinching lens. Instead of the carefully curated images that populate fashion magazines or red carpets, viewers encountered a woman worn down by life's struggles. This aesthetic choice was not superficial. It directly supported the story's intent to depict the resilience of women marginalized by their time and circumstances. By abandoning her trademark glamour, Yang Mi aligned herself with the raw humanity of Ning Sutu. One particularly memorable sequence has already become the subject of intense discussion online. In the scene, Ning Sutu attempts to escape through a snow-covered field. Her legs bend awkwardly, her steps falter, and every movement suggests both physical exhaustion and emotional collapse. Yet rather than dramatizing the moment with tears or theatrics, Yang Mi delivered a subdued performance, her eyes hollow, her expression distant, her body weighed down by despair. Critics have praised this as a breakthrough, citing its restraint as far more powerful than melodrama. Critical acclaim and audience reaction. The gamble paid off. Since its release, All Life and Death has consistently topped social media searches in China, sparking debates about Yang Mi's evolution as an actress. Many longtime viewers have noted that this role represents her most nuanced work to date, a far cry from the often criticized stiffness of her earlier performances. Some fans pointed to the fact that Yang Mi's video clips from the drama quickly surpassed 1 million likes, an indication of how strongly her portrayal resonated with audiences. Instead of admiring her for her looks or star power, viewers applauded her for skill and dedication. The response has also included broader discussions about the importance of challenging gender stereotypes in Chinese drama. Ning Sutu, though a fictional character, embodies the resilience of women who carved out survival against overwhelming odds in rural China. Through her portrayal, Yang Mi not only entertained but also spotlighted the historical realities of female struggle. The story of All Life and Death. The drama itself is set in southern Shandong at the beginning of the 20th century, a time of transition and turbulence. Ning Sutu's life begins with abandonment. Her family kidnaps and discards her, leaving her to fend for herself. Rather than succumbing to despair, she harnesses an indomitable will to survive. The narrative follows her journey from tragedy to empowerment. Against the backdrop of a society that stigmatized women, Ning Sutu emerges as a leader, guiding her fellow villagers to cultivate land and forge a new path. The snow escape scene, as haunting as it is, represents only one stage in a lifelong battle for dignity and survival. The series intertwines personal resilience with broader social commentary, showing how communities in rural Shandong struggled against poverty, prejudice, and oppression during a period of national change. A career at a crossroads. For Yang Mi, this project arrives at a pivotal moment. While her popularity has never waned, critics have long accused her of relying on star charisma rather than dramatic skill. With all life and death, she seems determined to answer those doubts once and for all. Industry observers note that few actresses of her stature would risk abandoning glamour at the height of their fame. Yet Yang Mi has done exactly that, signaling not only artistic ambition but also personal courage. The decision to play Ning Sutu may well redefine how she is perceived both at home and abroad. In many ways, her journey mirrors that of her character. Just as Ning Sutu refuses to surrender to circumstances, Yang Mi has resisted being confined to the roles that once defined her. Both women, fictional and real, demonstrate resilience in the face of limitation. Beyond the screen, Yang Mi herself has offered glimpses of her perspective on the role through social media. On Weibo, she wrote, "As long as you stay rooted, you will have the strength to rise." This message, both poetic and philosophical, reflects not only Ning Sutu's narrative but also Yang Mi's personal philosophy as an actress navigating reinvention. Her fans have taken the statement as inspiration, circulating it widely as a motivational phrase. It underscores the broader impact of the drama beyond ratings and reviews. All Life and Death has sparked reflection on perseverance, identity, and transformation. The larger cultural context. The success of All Life and Death also reflects a growing appetite among Chinese audiences for stories that depart from fantasy or idol-driven formulas. Historical realism, rural settings, and grounded characters resonate with viewers who crave authenticity. For decades, Chinese television has often leaned on glossy urban romances or mythological epics. By contrast, All Life and Death situates itself firmly in lived experience, dramatizing the harsh realities of rural existence. Yang Mi's transformation therefore fits into a broader cultural shift, one in which realism and authenticity are increasingly valued. Conclusion: a defining moment. Yang Mi's performance in All Life and Death may well be remembered as a turning point in her career. By embracing a role that demanded humility, sacrifice, and courage, she has reintroduced herself not just as a star but as an actress capable of depth and versatility. Her portrayal of Ning Sutu offers audiences more than entertainment. It provides a window into the endurance of women in history, the resilience of rural communities, and the power of reinvention in art. In shedding glamour, Yang Mi has found authenticity. And in doing so, she has not only captured the hearts of audiences but also redefined her own artistic identity. As both the actress and her character remind us, roots may be buried, but they are what give us the strength to rise.
What do you think about the stories we just covered? Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this is your first time watching our channel, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest buzz in entertainment. Thanks so much for tuning in.